Konnichiwa, Kumae Riko desu. Hello, welcome everybody. Hello, Wizard. Hello, Bryant. Hello, Loop as well. Konkuma to Teabaggins. Hello, Yahalo. Hello, Fazak. Hello to Greed. Hello, welcome. And did I miss anybody? I don't think I did miss anybody, but hello! I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm so excited to stream this game in particular because, well, what are we playing today, right? So today we're playing Kamikaze Last Planes, which was gifted by my friend who we've seen on the channel before, Erisha. And what's so special about this game in general is that she voiced she voiced the two main characters in this game. So I'm like super excited. Hi Simon, welcome. Hello Robo, thank you for coming too. Hello, I can't believe you missed me even in chat. I didn't say anything in chat. Oh, you're so crazy. I'm gonna bonk you. You know what? Speaking of which, like, wouldn't it be like awesome if I had like a baguette toggle, or if not like an actual like baguette to like bonk people? Like I just have it on screen. Maybe I should make one right now. Yeah. Nice, seems interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what the context. I don't know what the playthrough of this game is. All I know it's a visual novel game and it has hot plain babes. So I'm like very excited to do that. That would be a sweet toggle. Yeah, you get that toggle just to bonk people with. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like I say this in every like stream, but I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit eepy, and just because like I just had to drive so much today. So like I don't know, do you guys get drained when you drive a lot? Because like that's like me. Like I like to think that I enjoy driving, but also I don't enjoy driving. So like, let me ask that actually to chat. For those who drive, does driving for long hours tire you? Pun intended. Pun intended. Oh my god, when I drive too much, it drives me crazy. Driving is fun. Oh, big time. Well, I like the fine balance of like things. I like driving, but I also like commuting to places. So like Thailand was perfect for me because, you know, if I didn't have a car, going around is fairly still cheap. I could still go on taxis, I can go on like trains, buses, but in Riko Land is basically kind of scary. It's kind of scary because like I have to fear that if I commute that I'll get shanked by a homeless person. Yes, it tires you guys. Depends on how many hours of driving, but yes, it can be tiring. I hate it only if it's a start-stop kind of traffic. Do you mean like start-stop meaning like traffic jam? Like you barely move type of thing? I need to actually try this full self-driving. Hey, let's go. That's the future right there, Kaching. But like, yeah, I like, for me, like when I was living in Japan, I thought that like, because I hate driving before, right? So like when I was in Japan, I was like, yeah, I can bike everywhere. I can go on the train. I can do all these things, right? But then all of that equates to actually using energy, and I got really tired from that. But then I was like in the best shape ever. And my thighs, my calves were like strong because of all the pedaling with like biking and everything like that. But living in Japan, even though I was really happy that I didn't have to drive, there were some moments I missed with a car. So like I kind of like want for Riko Land to be like safe in commuting, but also I can drive. And then yeah, my thighs. bring the baguette if you're gonna be in the public transport. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that like not bear girl attacks homeless man for self-defense with a stale baguette? It'll be on the news. Yeah. I just bonk people. Thick thighs save lives. That's kind of true. But yeah, like, but no, you guys already know the story about like my bike, right? In Japan, Ichigo He-Sama. Strawberry princess. Do you know that story? I think I've talked about it before, but I can talk about it again if those who don't know about it. But yeah, Ichigo He-Sama made my thighs so strong that like even I was like, wow, my thighs look so powerful. I can crush a watermelon if I wanted to. Freedom of a car is great. It is great. But then like there's sometimes where you just want to like walk instead, you know? Like that's how I feel sometimes. I just wear a steel toe walking shoe as my preferred choice and good quality walking cane. Wait, like a steel walking? Okay, steel toe? Isn't that really hard to walk around though? Nice wizard. I always carry at least my knife. Oh, a cane? Okay, so let me tell you about like Ichigo He-Sama if you guys don't know. So, when I first like landed in Japan and I was figuring out like the logistics of how to go to school and everything like that, I looked into bikes, and a new bike in Japan at the time was like around like $200 to $300 for like, you know, for a basic bike. There were probably bikes that were cheaper than that, but I ended up not going to that route because I was being cheap, right? So I ended up going to a secondhand shop, and this secondhand shop was only for selling bikes. And essentially those type of bikes it's basically people who were going to throw away their bike because it was practically junk, but a person fixes it. So I found Ichigo He-Sama, which is, so just imagine a Game Boy Advance SP, but the pink version. So it's same color. Think about that, right? The pink pearl edition, right? So it's like kind of pink metallic. Beautiful. Anyways, the basket of the bicycle wasn't so perfect because it was already old already, but it was good enough. It was like a white basket, and then the seat was somewhat cracked, but not too bad either. But I bought it for $30, and I was like, you know what? This is practically this is probably gonna like pay for like this is better. This is the best thing ever, right? And so I bought her, and then I didn't realize that like bicycles, right? Because like mind you, like in Riko Land, I don't really bike so much, so like I didn't realize that the importance of like gear shifting with bicycles. And so like the whole time, just imagine that like this bike was already kind of not really like doing well already because the gear, the chain was kind of like stiff. And yeah, $30 bike, better than nothing. Exactly. So like I like really like thought that this was going to be the best option ever. But then where I lived in Japan had a lot of like uphills. So you would imagine that me biking up the hill was very, very difficult. Because one, the bike was really old. The gears were like practically very stiff. I didn't have any other like any gear shifts at all. Did you name her right away? Yes, I did. That's why her name is Ichigo He-Sama. How many gears did the bike have? None. Ichigo He-Sama had no gears at all. And so, hello, welcome, Freddie. Thank you so much for coming. So like, yeah, so I like biked with her, and I thought I had a really good like bike, right? I didn't know about the fanciness about having like different gears on a bike type of thing. So I was like so happy with what I had, because my other friends like that lived with me, they also went to the same shop too. But their bikes were more crappier than mine because they didn't want to pay $30. They wanted to pay for, one person bought it for $20, another person bought it for like $10. But their bikes were actually like on his last wheel. So one day, like, so we were biking and everything like that. And my two other friends who bought this bike the same time as me, their bikes died. Like they died like maybe like after 2 or 3 months of using the bike. But Ichigo He-Sama, she survived until the last month where it was the last month where I was in Japan. But anyways, so my friend, some of my like housemates wanted to borrow Ichigo He-Sama because like they didn't have a bike at the time, so they borrowed her. But they were like, "What the fuck, Riko? Why is your bike so stiff?" And I was like, "What do you mean? She's the best. She's the best bike ever." And I'm like, they're like, "No, you're not supposed to be living like this. Like you should be having more of an ease to like bike." And so when they got their new bikes, which another option I did not know you could do, that you can also save money with buying bikes in Japan, is you go to a junkyard. But those junkyard bikes are actually better than the secondhand bikes that I got, because essentially it's people who mostly use their bicycles for like a year or two and they're like tired of it, and so they need to recycle it, and so it's practically like brand new, and it's also around the same price as my bike. But why is your bike so stiff? Why are you so weak? Basically. Anyway, so Ichigo He-Sama, she died on the last month of me living in Japan. So I was like, shit, what do I do? I don't have any more bikes. So my option was to rent out a bicycle from the JR line. So they're called the Suica bike, and you can rent these bikes for $20 a month. And so what essentially it's like, I think like many countries and major cities have this, is where like it's one of those like bike rentals where it's like at a train station or wherever bike point it is, and you can just like bike, and then if you wanted to park, you can park it at any other like bike location, and then essentially move and use a different bike, you know, that type of thing. So I got a Suica bike, and that Suica bike had 3 different gear shifts. And when I used those gear shifts for the first time, I was like, shit, I'm zooming. Biking uphill was easier than before. Before with Ichigo He-Sama, biking from my share house to university took around 20 minutes. to bike with it, right? But ever since I used that Suica bike and used the different gear shifts, I got to school within like 10 to 15 minutes, depending how eager I wanted to bike. Like how it got gears. It was so fast. I was like, oh shit, I'm going so fast right now. I'm literally speed maxing. Your legs got better from that walking. But literally, I was like, the whole time I was like, damn, these muscles that I gained for a year in Japan, they're so strong because of Ichigo He-Sama. Gear shift. Riko is Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, I am gear shift 3. I don't know. Yeah. So I like biked so fast. It was honestly like, it was crazy in itself. I was like shook it. Anyway, so like so what did I do with Ichigo He-Sama? So I was supposed to actually go to a dump, to like a landfill, and throw her away that way. But because I was already gonna leave, I was gonna leave Japan at the time. All like my friends, including the Japanese locals who were living in my share house, were like, Riko, just leave it there. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care because like, why would you like go out of your way to go to a landfill, which is so far away, and you have to basically like walk like how many kilometers to go there just to dump it? No, just leave it, right? And so like I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I parked Ichigo He-Sama under a tree, thinking like, and I was like, okay, eventually you're gonna throw away this bicycle and everything like that. And I left the key at the share house too. And so like, I think it was like after I left Japan, maybe it was like a year and a half after I like left Japan, I went back to Japan again, or was it 2 years? I don't remember, but it's one of those time frames, a year and a half or 2 years. And then I went back to the share house to like visit my friends, and Ichigo Hime was still there under the tree. My share house. So I would just imagine now that she's still living there. She's still there under the tree in front of my share house. But so yeah, that's the lore of Ichigo Hime-sama. Hello, Magiloon, thank you so much for coming. And hello, Jaidora, you're not late. I'm just yapping right now. Loyal. It's like the Hachiko of all bikes, right? Are you sane now? No, I am sane. I was just talking about my bicycle. Is she just there or someone is using it? She's just there. She's just there. She's just the deity of the share house now. Okay, anyways, are you guys ready for Kamikaze last play? Come on. You ready? So if you're ready, write Neum. Write Neum in chat. Neum. Riko say, hey, shut up. Anyways, bicycle. Yeah. My bicycle. I'm waiting for chat to respond to it. Yes, bear. That bear's gonna get possessed and then get revenge on you for banning it. No. Thank you for the Neum. Now we're ready. Neum. Okay, let's go in. Okay, ready? じゃあ始めたいと思います。それではスタート。Okay, we're here, and now I need to turn off my BGM. You ready? Because I was born ready. Okay, so we'll have. Okay, do you guys, are you okay with this level of sound, or should we go louder? Let me know. Are we good with this level? Hello, Joey. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome. Okay, so you okay with this? Or should we increase the volume a little bit more? I would have shipped that bicycle back home and restore it. Just my opinion. I don't have the money. It's fine. So is this plain version of Observer Lane? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea about this game at all. I'm going in blindly. So all I know that the characters were voiced by Erusha. So yeah. Okay. Pretty, right? I don't know who this girl is. Oh. Okay, I thought she was naked. She's not naked. She's kind of clothed. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, story. You're immortal in all gameplay sections, so you can fully focus on the story. Oh, I'll do that. The difficulty is adjusted for players with small experience in shooting games. Oh, I should do that. Oh. You're immortal in all... Okay. I'm immortal. Let's go. Gameplay. Story play. Defeat the enemies, drop various power-ups, collect them, and turn them to tide a battle of your side. Erisha! I love her voice. Kingdom of Valestia. Valestia's small rural island. The discovery of the light on its territory triggered the nation. Ooh. Oh, by the way, you guys can play this game through or get it from Steam or Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Inky Dreams. Okay. Presents. Thank you, Inky Dreams. Ooh. Kamikaze Last Planes. The music is so nice already. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's how you play. Okay. Oh, I can use my mouse. Would it be better to use my... Oh, I almost got hit. Okay, these are the controls. Oh, that's how you shoot. Oh, ah! That scared me. Oh, this is cool. Anything else? I think that's it, right? Is there anything else I have to... Oh, Erusha's right here, voice actor! Erusha! Erusha's Japanese. Ah, and Sit Snap is English. Sugoi-jang! I know Sit Snap too from watching her videos. Sugoi! My friends are so cool. My friend is so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, Persian Empire says to be the largest country in the world. The Persian Empire is... Okay. Oh. Sugoi. She's so... It's so... Emoisugi. Waruta? We're real? Are we Walter? Are we Walter? Hello, True. Thanks for coming in. The story with multiple endings. When the fate drone shows up on the screen, it indicates the important choice you must make. Pick your answers wisely to shape the outcome of the story. Okay. Ikimasu. Ooh, okay. The first day of the rest of your life starts now. Hi. It's been a week since I've heard those words at my deployment. Sky Fortress. I spent my whole life working hard to get here. But now it feels unreal. The jewel in the crown of our kingdom, a military base in the blue sky, seems straight out of a fairy tale. Ooh, the writing's very just fancy already. Good or bad ending. Knowing me is usually bad ending. We'll try our best. It shines among the clouds, fueled by the infinite power of the light. A technological novelty for some, a divine miracle for others. My perspective is different, but I don't find that hard to believe at all. Service in such an elite military base is an ultimate honor for any soldier. The Riko voice acting is top tier. I'm not good at voice acting, but I'll try. I'll try my best to keep to be kind of close to Arusha. Just kidding. But the fortress is much more than that. It's a symbol of our freedom, levitating mid-air as if even the shackles of gravity couldn't keep it down. 100 years ago, when the kingdom of Alestia faced destruction, mysterious crystals discovered on our small island changed its fate. Oh, interesting. Okay, the infinite pure energy fueled our machinery, modernized the economy, and saved our country from downfall. So crystals and machinery. So machinery meaning the planes. Got it. I don't know how the ore works exactly. It's the egghead's job. For most of us, it might as well be magic. The light changed everything. The morning sun bathes the officers' quarters in a golden glow as my mind wanders. Behind a large window, there is a view of all shades of blue. Azure water reflects the sunlight. I rock in my chair, watching the clouds lazily pass by. Tall watchtowers loom on the horizon, pulsing with the light of crystals that power them. Sometimes, when the sky is clear, I think I can see a gleam of the veil on the horizon. It reminds me of the price we all have to pay. Drama already? Drama already? We'll see. Yeah, it's me. A vibrant, melodic voice interrupts my thoughts. Although quiet, it startles me like a gunshot. Shy girl, who are you, shy girl? I abruptly sit up, nearly falling down together with my chair. I instantly raised my head, meeting the gaze of a girl standing in the doorway. Dare desu ka? Oh! Is it? In the dim light of the corridor, her face is hidden in half shade. Already a babe? We're meeting the babe already? She's so pretty. Who are you? Plus she has the head goggles too. You guys know I love goggles characters. Okay. She stands in the doorway hesitantly, as if waiting for permission to come in. Although her body is short and petite, her chest sticks out, manifesting the dormant force inside her. We're already talking about her boobs. She's small and she's short and petite, but her boobs very ample. Okay, let's go. The goggles on her head only partially tame short, purple hair that seems alive. Hello, welcome, Koda. Welcome. She isn't wearing the official uniform of the Air Force units, but I recognize the symbol on her shoulder, which slowly stirs my memory. Gotta draw attention to the assets. No, boob appreciation. We have to appreciate it. Straight to the point. Her big doe eyes sparkled with violet in the sunlight as she looks at me. Where have I seen her face before? It seems too familiar, like it belongs to a person I should already know. it occurs to me that I never been next to someone so beautiful in my life. She is very beautiful, huh? My gaze must be intense and instantly makes her embarrassed. She averts her eyes, pretending that the ceiling is the most fascinating thing in the room. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, are you Walter? They told me my pilot was supposed to be here. I'm Alba. Oh, her name is Alba. Okay, I'm Alba. I know. I'm ashamed. I didn't recognize her at once. Maybe because I was imagining someone more. Already earning points for me? Yeah. Who's that pretty lady on the screen? Oh, and hi, Riko. Excuse me, Lex. Hi. I don't know who, actually. I've never seen a last plane before, so I didn't know what to expect. Oh, is she? Oh, yeah, okay. I know that we talked about, like, you know, airplane girls, but, like, I thought she was a pilot. Are we? No, okay. Scratch that. We'll find out. Their identities are top secret. We don't even know how many there are. Alba rizzing you. She is rizzing me. The attendees of this training program are elite soldiers who answer only to the king. I'm about to slap my forehead, but my last shred of dignity makes me stand up instead. Albatross. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. They told us you'd be coming much later this week. She has that mechanic technician look. I see it. I really like the design already. I like the. I'm guessing like her tattoo is like a compass type of tattoo, and then, well, I don't know, but I like the color scheme. Oh yeah, I know. They changed my assignment out of the blue. I've heard so much about this place about you. I hope it's not a problem. Hi Kyle, welcome. I can come by later. Hello, beautiful Riko. Hello, handsome Lord Peace. No, not at all. A range of emotions flashes on her face so quickly I can hardly follow. I immediately straighten my uniform. Wait a second. She heard about me? When I found out an actual last plane will be my training partner, I couldn't believe it. No greater honor could ever befall a pilot. I was told by the king himself chooses the pilot for his last planes. Wait. Are we gonna ride her? Wait! We're riding her? Wait, I don't understand this. Okay, so like I know she's a plane, but like how does this work? I saw them at PAX this year. Got to play the demo. Picked this girl out of the two. So nano? Okay, well, I'm excited. My realism, can we? You're going to pilot her? Yes, I think. Yo. Hello, Shadow. Welcome for coming in. Hi, Riko. How are you? I missed you. Plus, next week's my birthday, so on the 19th. Oh, happy early birthday! Thank you so much for telling me. Whoa. Take it easy, Riko. No. Why would the king choose someone like me, a street rat from the capital? I don't know. And yet, she's here. She came. Wow, I'm so immature. She came. Okay, anyways. Albatross is standing in the door to my quarters. Let's see. Long years of training led me to this moment, to this place. Get inside the airplane, girl, Riko. Okay. Hi, Taco. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so, let's see. To meeting a last plane, I'll fly together with, side by side, leading her wings. Is this how she imagined me? Or did she expect someone else like I did? She's still standing in the doorway, looking at me with wariness. I wish I was better prepared. I hold my head up, stick my chest out, and a smile widely to compensate. Is she disappointed? Didn't expect plain girls, but nice. Yeah, right? The order may instruct her to trust me, but military drill won't force her heart. I approach her slowly, carefully, as if she was a wary animal ready to escape. That kind of sounds kind of sus, don't you think? Like, I approach her carefully, as if she's a wary animal. It's like, it feels like that. Okay, let's go on. You only have one chance to make a first impression, right? The clatter of my footsteps echoes in the quiet, empty quarters. Heavy boots stomp on the floor with little dignity. I clear my throat. It's nice to finally meet you, Alba. I'm Walter, your pilot. I stretch out my hand towards her, smiling sincerely. My mother always told me my smile is my greatest asset. Yet I feel like it doesn't impress her much. Wait, if mom tells us that like our smile is the best asset, are we actually handsome or not? Are we handsome or not? I don't know. Okay. She nods at me officially like a soldier before she stretches out her hand too. I take it, trying to look normal. What did I expect? For her to look like a plane? Well, definitely not this. Her hand seems so tiny in mine. Oh, I actually feel like a shonen protagonist right now. Should I like talk in like a shonen protagonist voice? Her hands seem so tiny in mine. Soft, smooth skin, as if she never worked as a physically demanding job. Do you hate that voice? Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't believe it. She's the one with such a great and destructive power. Okay, you like this? Hand holding already? I can't believe it. Like, this is probably the first time Walter ever touched a girl in his life, right? We're just like, I'm now destroying him too. I wonder what these like symbols mean. Like, this is probably her med kit, right? But I don't know what this is. Like these three dots. Okay. Last planes were supposed to be angels of destruction, yet the first one I meet seems to be the most fragile thing in the world. I mean, the cloth on the wings has to be smooth to have good aerodynamics? Maybe. Maybe. She's so pretty though. So pretty. Wait, if she is a plane of destruction, a warplane, does that mean that she has like weapons on her? And if so, where is she shooting it from? Or is she shooting it from her booba? I think that's it, right? Look at it. Look, it's pointing at me right now. I'm being pointed at right now. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, anyways, go on. I'm being such a pervert right now. Oh, don't think about that too hard. Okay. Riko, I'm sorry. Yes, most probably the machine gun. And question, where is she storing them? Exactly. Pew pew. Just missiles? Shoot from where? I don't know. Hello, Boko. Welcome. Okay, next one. Alba not only looks like a regular girl, she's nothing like other soldiers in the base. I'm a say so VTuber viewer. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're right. Me too. I'm a say so streamer, so I don't know. Maybe it's shooting from her peepers, her eyes. Concentrate. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's 2 torpedoes on her. Okay, I didn't say that. That was Coda. We shake hands like businessmen. Shaking hands. She squeezes my hand twice, as hard as necessary, as if she's trying to prove something. Perhaps she saw her reflection in my eyes. Perhaps she knows how I view her. Wait, did she know that we were looking at her eyes this whole time? Nowhere else, right? Nowhere else at all, right? Okay, perhaps she wants to show me I'm wrong. Her hands may be tiny, but I notice an imperious gleam in her eyes. Busted. I bet she could punch me if I deserved it. Why does she not have a bra on? Whoa. She's wearing a corset. Busted. Oh yeah, her eyes, yeah, they're really pretty. I bet she could punch me if I deserved it. So we stand next to each other in silence until I feel silly. What should you say in such a situation? I don't know. Hi, I'm Walter. Looks like I'm the one hell of a pilot since you've been assigned to me. By the way, I heard you can turn into a plane. Are cars on the table too? Wait, are we supposed to look at her eyes? Yeah, we're supposed to. We're gentlemen right here. We're gentlemen. What do you mean by that? She has pretty big pairs of eyes. Yes, her peepers. Yeah, seems about right. How long have you been in the fortress? I see your bag behind you. Oh, no, not long at all. I just got here. I dropped by, talked to HQ, and decided to find you first. They tried to stop me from leaving, but I couldn't help myself. It's so beautiful here. HQ loves their protocols. Taskaru for her eyes, yes. If those eyes were big, y'all need a new definition of big. Can't blame them. It's a top secret base of the kingdom after all. Good thing that I'm a top secret soldier of the kingdom then. Point taken. I suppose last planes have more privileges than us regular grunts. Aren't you like the best pilot in the kingdom? Doesn't sound like a regular grunt to me. Put that away, Joey. Put that away. Put that away. That's we're a safe, family friendly chat and channel. What are you doing? Those eyes are barely considered grapefruits. Excuse me. Put that away. Okay, anyways. And your quarters look nothing like regular either. When you put it that way, I bet they haven't assigned you quarters yet since you just arrived. I have my quarters assigned, thank you. It's these actually. Huh? I stupidly look at her for a moment, wondering if she misunderstood something. The quarters we're standing in are common, but they're for men. Ayo, what? 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 There aren't any co-educational bedrooms in the Sky Fortress. So what is she talking about? These? They're fast, but they might have made a mistake. These are male officer quarters. Hi, Edisha! Oh my goodness, you came. The woman of the hour is here. Hello! Check out Edisha out. She's the one who voiced Albatross, and I don't know the other playing girl's name yet, but oh my goodness, I didn't know. I honestly thought that you did the voice acting for both English and Japanese, but it's only Japanese. Good thing I picked the Japanese. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you again for gifting me this game. I'm so excited to play. So far, we've been complimenting her eyes. We've been complimenting Albatross's eyes so far. Yeah, nowhere else, just her eyes. So happy that you're playing this. Yeah, I'm so happy to play it too. I meant to play it last week, but you know, I've been kind of busy. But look, yeah, we've been. Well, I'm excited. We've been studying her eyes. Yeah, her eyes. Okay. Anyways, I'll be sure to help you figure out your living arrangements when we get to HQ. Alba doesn't budge, but I move towards the exit. With hands on her hips, she looks at me with a strange smile. What does that mean? Her confident gaze makes me freeze. She looks so sure there's no mistake. But it means... There's no need. I saw these quarters during my flight. I really like your window. I asked to be assigned here, and they agreed. Oh, what? Huh? Do you eat me? It's now a female last place quarter. Can you believe it? If there were flies at the altitude of this fortress, one would surely fly into my gaping mouth. She can't be serious. Yahoo! Yahoo! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the soup, Grumpy Goat. Bread for the bread queen. Flower for the culinary throne. Also, as an artist, what animal creature should I draw? Oh! You should draw... a bear. You should draw a bear if you want. Thank you so much. And this is your third supa as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh no, girls' quarters? So I don't... These are my quarters. I'm a decorated officer. There's no way HQ would give my quarters away just like that. But I'll be sure to help you figure out your new living arrangements with HQ. And to think, I've been pondering how pitiful she looks. Under her apparent wariness and fear lies quiet temper. I'm not sure if I could unleash it. So, this is not my bedroom anymore? Eh? I mean, if that's what you... Which bed is yours? I guess it'll be easier if I take yours. I don't want to offend anyone. What about offending me? So she's gonna take my bed, my headquarters? What the hell? The girl has some nerve, but at the same time, she acts unaware of it. We've been kicked out from our HQ? It seems so. She just shows up and steals her bed? How the audacity of this plain girl. What the hell? I sigh, thinking back to all the days I spent on the bed with a diary, spilling my soul on paper. It was perfect. So close to the night lamp and the desk that I could stay up longer than my companions, not disturbing anyone with the main light. At the same time, it was the farthest place from the door, so nobody could go past me in the morning. And the window? Alba's right. It's magnificent. Too bad. I liked it. I wordlessly bid the window goodbye before opening my mouth to speak. The one by the window. Oh, the best one! Great! I watched Alba picked up the bag twice as big as her and fling it over her shoulder without much effort. I would help her, but for some reason, I feel like she wouldn't want that. There was only one bed trope incoming. It's a big bed though. Are you sure? There's many beds here. Okay, anyways. She passes me in the doorway and I move aside, partially smitten by how direct she is, partially mad about losing a place to sleep. So where are we sleeping? Don't go. I shouldn't be surprised. Last planes are the most valuable units in our army. Each of them is worth at least a battalion of great soldiers. In addition, or above all, they answer directly to the king. HQ would probably rearrange half of the base for her if she asked. Even though I understand it well, I mourn my bed. Goodbye, bed. It was very short. I can't help it. I liked it. My whole life, I attached great importance to my digs. I served on many bases, but I meticulously took care of my bunk bed in each one. I sigh again. This time more discreetly. I slowly follow her lead, approaching the window and the view I was focused on when she entered. The beauty of the outside put her at ease. Or maybe it's taking over other people's territory that gives her a confidence boost. He's so salty right now. You sleeping where she tells you. She sticks to the window and presses her nose against the glass. The view is fabulous. You can see are they watchtowers? There are so many of them. I bet they're illuminated at night. It must be pretty. A little. The light that powers them shine in a pale blue glow. At night, it's like northern lights. Northern lights? Haven't you heard of them? They're like a light show in the sky at night, but only in some parts of the world. I read about them in a book once. It sounds magical. I wish I could see them one day. Do you think there is a place on our island where they're visible? Not as far as I know. Okay, so is it me or does she look exactly like Project Melody? Oh, I can kind of see that. Jidora, nice observation actually. No way is Riko playing those R-rated games. R-normal rated games, I mean. Hi, Master. Thank you for coming. Well, the last light novel game was Master of Baiters, so yeah, anyways. The Legend of the Masturbator. There you go. Okay, next one. Pity. But Walter, you can see the veil from here. I come closer to the window and look at the horizon squinting. Alba must have better eyes. Sometimes I think I can see the glow from a faraway barrier, but not today. The floating watchtowers keep the barrier up around our island. The previous generation still remembers the day it was set up, when the king surrounded our island with a protected field, separating us from the rest of the world. Our people see the light as a symbol of renewal and freedom, but it incited greed and hatred in others. Remind me to ask the infirmary for glasses. How come you're a pilot if you have a sight defect? It sounds dangerous. Maybe we'll fly closer one day so that you can see it. It was a joke. Oh, a poor one. I love the veil. Have you seen it up close? A few times, only on duty. I'm not the one of the worshippers who made pilgrimages to the veil, but I'm sure travel agencies made a fortune on spectacular flights along the barrier. Hey, I would pay. And I think the veil is gorgeous. My mom believes there's a divine power hidden in it. I wouldn't call it divine. The power comes from the light. As long as the light works, the veil will stand. And as far as we know, the light energy renews itself. So you're calling my mom a liar? Damn. How are we gonna riz her if we're already like not believing in her mom? Also, is her mom a last plane? I don't understand this. Wait, how does last planes work? Huh? Are they? What? No. I'm so sorry, Miss Tross. I didn't mean to. Imagine if you streamed this 3 days ago. Imagine. Now, that's a proper joke, Walter. I don't mind calling the veil divine. It has kept us safe and sound from the outside world for so long. Divine or not, it is our first line of defense, and we shouldn't assume it will always keep us safe. We must be ready, us soldiers, ready for the day when it may change. Peace has made us a little too comfortable in our bubble. Oh wait, I just understood your comment, Coda. Oh, that's bit. You got a new last plane. I feel like many people have forgotten what the world was like 100 years ago. Oh, remind us, Grandpa. What was it like back then? Hey now, I'm just saying we're the next line of defense. We should always be ready for war. Wow, so Albatross is very like sassy. Look at that face. She's so sassy. You talk like a poster child for the army, Walter, like the ones from the propaganda posters. If all else fails, our mighty soldiers shall protect the kingdom of Valestia. We need to be ready for the worst. The peace has made our children weak. Poster child? What does that even mean? Do you actually believe that? Believe what? Well, you're a decorated soldier. Is this what's been motivating you for all this time, serving the kingdom as a proud warrior? Okay. Without it, yeah, I think we're like, we're a straight-laced pilot, right? The first message in send. What I was trying to say is when a mommy playing and a horny man love each other. Oh, shut up, Robo. Okay, I think we'll do the first one, without a doubt. Ooh. The words aren't empty or robotic. Each of them is filled with core of my existence. They fueled me when I was an unfledged cadet, getting stuck in the mud during morning drills. They glimmered on the first badge pinned to my chest. When I shot a weapon for the first time, they were a sweet aftertaste covering the bitterness of reality. Military service never was a dream of my childlike innocence. It was the unsaid expectation of my father feeding me the love of our motherland. Sorry, but Project Melody similars keep adding on. All All in all, she's cute, right? She's very cute. For the island, which has been good for to our family for generations, and yet they become my support, the backbone, keeping my body standing when treacherous exhaustion would sneak up on it. If we don't have a morale, we might as well give up right now. It's the truth, Alba. Whatever happens, I will be ready to serve the kingdom in every way I can. And I'm always prepared for the worst. Oh, I can save this. Oh, okay. You're so pessimistic. Oh, wait, I should have like saved it earlier, right? My answers. Yikes, I forgot. Okay, that's okay. We'll go back. Resume. I totally forgot to like save. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Do you hate flowers too? I don't mind the violet ones. Thank you for asking. Itai. But I'm trying to be realistic. There are no guarantees in this world. We're in the Sky Fortress for a reason. The Last Plains project is also here for a reason, isn't it? You're the elite force that can protect the kingdom from the evils of the world. She doesn't look away, but I suddenly see she's embarrassed. We're committed now. Okay, you know what? This is my gameplay. We're gonna commit. Because I don't think I'm gonna be playing for all endings. So whatever ending I get is what we're gonna get. Hi Wendell, welcome! Being called pessimistic, that stung. Aw. She's blushing, her cheeks burning to the shade of the cherry blossoms, while her lips are pursed into a thin line of unease. Only now do I notice that her confident smile hides of a seed of fear. It lurks deep in the purple irises like a distant dark force, slipping its tendrils into reality. Too far to go back now, right? Although I should expect it, I'm surprised. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Alba seems to be a great contradiction. Imagine not playing all endings. That's kind of cowardice. What do you mean? I don't do that for like my other light novels. Hello, Riko John. Hello, Wendell John. On one side, there's a fragile girl in front of me, questioning her skills, seemingly lighter than the bag she brought. Okay, yet the same fragility has a power hidden inside, a power capable of destroying the whole base with everyone inside. Gotta have other streams, my dude. It's true. It's been a long time I joined stream, right? Where have you been? Her bag is already on my bed. In just one step, she took hold of my bedroom. I'm not going to argue. The veil may be reminding me of the other side of the coin we were given by fate. But right now, I don't need to convince her to abandon the feelings of stability it gives her. Wait a minute. That helicopter emote. Am I also considered a last plane? Or a last helicopter? Because you know, I can fly, right? I escaped the lowest part of the basement. No, you didn't escape. You were shackled for very long. Your punishment was not to go to my streams. Gasp. Throwing a random guess, there's a harem ending, so if there's hope, it'll be called the Wingman Achievement. Oh, maybe. What? Yeah. Recopter DLC when? I don't know. Think about it. I'm a last plane. Right? Let me change my hair. Let's see. If we follow what my model's like, right? Like I'm a plane as well. I'm a recopter. Unexpected twist. It's so stupid, right? Anyways, I'm gonna change my hair again. Okay. But yeah, nice to see you again, dude. Happy you're here. Okay. Imasu. But hey, let's stop debating the hypotheticals. I'm not the only one with the ability to put problems off. Alba nods vigorously. A smile returns to her face. It suits her, although I'd prefer she didn't throw me out of my own bedroom with such glee. This is your first day in the Sky Fortress. You've got to celebrate. How about a tour around the base? I thought you'd never ask. Oh my god, Riko's the last plane. Yes, it's true. I thought that you were a honey bear, but does that also mean you're a honeybee? I am a... Well, think about it. I'm not much of a bear because I wasn't born with these ears. But the helicopter ability, I was born with that. Just kidding. Hi, Bra. Thanks for coming. Was I born with that? I don't know. She couldn't hide the excitement in her eyes, even if she wanted to. Sky Fortress is breathtaking. I'm not surprised for a mere thought of the sightseeing cheers her up. When I got here a week ago, I had the same reaction. A sparkle in her eye suddenly joins the impish smile. I've already learned it's not a good sign. Oh, and I don't worry about the quarters. You don't have to pack right away. There'll be plenty of time after the tour. Thanks. I'll take care of it later. Sky Fortress awaits. We leave the quarters and head to the main plaza. Wow! What pretty scenery already. Above us, there's only the sky, rarely marked by the white trails of passing planes. The plaza is nearly empty at the time of day, although it's usually filled with crowds. It's the main communication hub of the base, connecting all important places. Sky Fortress resembles a beautiful town can't talk right now. It's a beautiful town of a picture, and it describes it more as a perfectly functioning machine. Everyone knows what they need to do at any time of the day. Nobody wanders aimlessly, well, except for us. Despite the empty plaza, you can feel the base bustling with life. Chatter comes from afar, and an appetizing smell fills the air. It's coming from the kitchen where the quartermaster is preparing dinner. We visit the green park, its high trees providing blissful shade on hot days. It was ensured that nobody in the fortress would miss this ground left far below. They say that when designing the base, the king gathered experts from mountain regions who are used to living at such a height. I can't talk. Wait, look at there's gears in the back too. It's like actually like following like the whole aesthetic of this game. So that's pretty cool. So we have alleys between the trees and flowers pollinated in some complicated way. The quartermaster even has a small garden where he tries to grow fruits and vegetables. I show it to Alba from afar because I know if someone caught me trying to get inside, I'd be the main course for dinner. The quartermaster is very serious about 3 yellow tomatoes growing there. The soil in Sky Fortress isn't too fertile, even though it was brought from the island. Leaving the park, we naturally return to the plaza. When I first got here, I learned that if I ever get lost, I should keep walking. It's not an exaggeration. All roads do lead to the plaza. Flowers climb up some of the buildings as if trying to get as high as possible despite the altitude and the thin air. A trolley crosses the sky lazily, traveling from the eastern to the western parts of the base. Ooh. So like we're basically like floating in the sky, which is pretty cool, right? Oh, are those like artillery up here? It looks like some sort of cannon. Okay. I like this place, and I can see that Tross likes it too. I admit her presence distracts me. Every day I was told that last planes assigned to me would be more than just my coworker. We must become one in battle, an extension of each other. What do you mean by? What do you mean by becoming one in battle? One in battle? Ade? สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you so much for coming ขอบคุณมากนะคะที่มานะคะคุณมีใช่ไหมชื่อมีใช่ไหมคุณมิล anti-air defense looks more like an anti-aircraft gun. Oh, I have no idea what that means. I'm just going, oh. Years of my training, nay, of all life boiled down to this moment, to meeting this other person. It's so surreal to finally meet her. I guess I didn't believe it would actually happen until it did. How can I stay calm while giving a tour to the most important person in the base? Why do you always imagine piloting her like the Darling de France? I don't know. It feels like that. Like, does she just become a transformer and turns to an actual plane? Like, you think that's what it is? We'll find out. I heard many stories about the Sky Fortress, but I never imagined it to be so beautiful up here. The air is so fresh and crisp, I can almost taste it, and I could get used to it. It's truly one of a kind. I've been to many places, and trust me, nothing compares to this. But I bet you've seen more things in life than anyone here. Oh, really? Why? We don't really know much about the last plane project. You're also the first last plane I've ever seen. Hell, your entire life is a mystery to me. I could ask you 1,000 questions and would never get bored with it. Like, I know that the last plane's quarters location is top secret, even among our own, but... She smirks with amusement. Yeah, it's absolutely top secret. Only the king knows the exact coordinates. But when I look into your pretty eyes, dear pilot, my heart melts. Wait, she's a Rizzler! Wait, she's actually a Rizzler. I didn't expect this at all. Okay. I feel I should tell you all about it. Now I'm concerned whether or not she drinks gasoline or she's an airplane lass. We don't know. We'll find out. I mean, we just met, but... Oh, you know that I didn't mean it like that. Cut the sarcasm. Her laughter echoes in the room we're touring. It's light, chipper, and girlish. Skibbity Rizzler. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! No matter how much I want to, I can't see a killing machine in this young girl. I poke her with my elbow, trying to stop her laughter. She pokes back at me. So I move away just to be safe, doing my best to stay serious. But who knows? Maybe if I hit her rib, she'll turn into a plane in the middle of the base. I can already imagine the questions from a furious HQ officer. Walter, you are supposed to cooperate with the last planes we assigned to you. We're disappointed with your unprofessional attitude. I imagine that her life, however, hidden in that fog of mystery, was significantly different from regular soldiers' paths like mine. Well, Grey Goose vodka. Bro, she want to go so bad. She wants me to pilot her so bad, right? That's how it is. She wants me to lead her on to battle. We're gonna ride her so hard. We're gonna fly to a different dimension. Okay, never mind. There's a fuel named Vin Diesel. She's gonna trip with that smell of the jet fuel. So if physical impact transforms her into a plane, it's entirely possible to get jiggy with her, and she turns into a plane because you're hitting. It's so good. Oh gosh. I don't know. The people we pass notice us and nod with recognition of them even salute with respect. But I can see I'm not the one attracting attention. I'm not surprised she was embarrassed. For my comrades, it's also the first time seeing a last plane in person. They'd look at her with shock, fascination, and if she wasn't a fellow soldier like them, but a walking legend, which admittedly, she kind of is. If the light represents our freedom and Sky Fortress our power, then Alba is a symbol of hope. She knows whatever happens, powerful last planes are ready to repel the evil lurking behind the veil. I'm scared. Don't be scared. I think that what True said, it is plausible, but it is possible, but like, I don't know. We don't even know. We haven't even gone into battle yet. I was stationed in many outposts, not only last plane base. I've seen many corners of our beautiful kingdom, but nothing as fabulous as this. Sky Fortress has some breathtaking views, especially when the sun is just above the horizon. I've heard that people complain about the poor climate here, but I don't mind. Besides, I'll take a mountain hike over a beach resort any day. I mean, I can understand them. We live on an island. I miss the warmth. It's colder here, and at the same time, the sun can burn you to the crisp. Sometimes, when you run, it's harder to breathe because of the altitude. I'll take your invitation to a beach resort then. I'll make sure to pass it along once I get one. Oh no, what I said stuck. Konkuma, Yahoo, to Strider. Thanks so much for coming in. We're trying to riz plain girls today. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. We're going to stay here for a while, but I'll make sure you feel at home. Even though you just stole my bed. You mean my bed? I'm sure none of these people would mind if I took theirs, Walter. They'd feel honored if I did. HQ will definitely assign you something nice, my dear pilot. Maybe they'll even give you a ticket to a beach resort. You can really cut glass with those things. Which things? What are you talking about? I sigh. Losing my bedroom still hurts. I suppose it's important you have a good night's sleep before our first mission. Huh? This reminds me. I shouldn't go. I should go and talk to HQ before they throw me out. I was supposed to get back to them like an hour ago. Go then. I wouldn't want to get a last plane in trouble. I'll take my stuff from the quarters in the meantime, I guess. How kind of you. Thank you for the tour, my pilot. Meet me later? You haven't shared the location of the canteen with me yet. Oh, so she actually eats like real food then, if we're talking about the canteen. They don't look like the planes, but they do beat mechanic girls, so all is forgiven. Hello, history guy. Are you going to try to riz ship girls next? What game are you implying? Are you implying like Azure Lane or like Kantai Collection? If so, no, I'm not gonna play it because I don't know how to like set up like phone gacha games on stream. I take my meal planning very seriously, soldier. My apologies, Miss Tross. I'll make sure your meal is served on time. I laugh, neither of us is serious. Maybe Alba is the first last plane in the Sky Fortress, and I'm the best pilot in the base, but we don't pay attention to it now. I feel comfortable with her, even though we just met. It's as if I've known her for ages. We share the responsibility on our shoulders, yet it's the last thing we want to talk about. We return to the plaza together, and I show her the way to the HQ offices. Gun girls are where it's at. AK-15 can crush me. Oh, you're talking about Girls Front Line, right? Another very heavy based like story, which I don't plan on playing either. I know a lot of my friends do though. Then I return to my her headquarters. You like how it's like grayed and grayed out and also crossed out too? Is there a tank girl game? I don't know actually. It takes me 15 minutes to collect my possessions from the brutally confiscated quarters. My new room is similar to the last one, but the most comfortable bed is already taken, and its owner isn't eager to switch. I'm trying to make peace with the horrible loss. Waiting for Alba, I can't help but circle the quarters, peeking out the corridor from time to time to see if she's approaching. I've been feeling a surge of new energy since she came. A mail drone already delivered me a confirmation from HQ. This is really happening. Is there a bear girl game? Ooh. Imagine all like if there was like a bear girl game, we can just get all bear VTubers and then I'm like the not bear girl route. The tank girl game is called Panzer Girls. Oh wait, that's an anime. I heard about that one. If I remember, there is one called Metal Waltz for Tank Girls. Let's stick back to the game, guys. Okay. I can imagine our test flight. When will it be? In a few days? The imposter route? Yeah. I'm literally the imposter route. That'll be so silly. The longer I think about it, the harder it is to stay put. When will she come back? I have so many questions for her. What does her transformation look like? What is it like to control the light as a regular mortal? I feel like my head is going to explode. Why is she taking so long? Is she already in trouble for wandering around? The last thing I want is to inconvenience her. Hesitating for a long while, I finally head to the door with a grand plan to find Tross. I'll pretend I just want to discuss the details of our test flight now with the official permission from HQ. I tighten my grip on the piece of paper, unconsciously crumpling it more. Admittedly, it can wait until dinner. It's not urgent or important, but I left my doubt unanswered and just go ahead. I think I know Sky Fortress in and out, all its attraction and possible hiding spots, and yet Tross is nowhere to be found, not at HQ, not in her quarters, and not the canteen. Wandering around the Sky Fortress is like a ghost. I slowly lose confidence. Only when I step out on the officer's quarters balcony to get some air, I do notice a familiar violet hair down in the distance. Alba! She's sitting on the edge of the cliff in the middle of the green glade in the Sky Fortress only park. It's far from the barriers, away from the alleys, and a safe area. No wonder I couldn't find her. She's hidden from sight if you're looking from the park level. Looking around, I curse under my breath. I need to retrace my steps and go all the way around to reach the park. On the other hand, I lean over the barrier out of the pure, unrestrained curiosity. It's not very high, but I wouldn't risk jumping. A decorative metal lattice attached to the wall catches my eye. Attentively cultivated from flowers, climb up on this cold rods. It looks a bit like a ladder. Risky, but fortune favors the brave, right? Okay! Should we save this or should we just go on? I feel like we should what do you guys think? You guys think I should just go and hop down for the shortcut or should we go around? What do you think, guys? Maybe I'll do a poll this time around. Which? 1 or 2? Okay, guys. Come on, guys. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out, guys. Looks like people are thinking of one so far. Oh, it's we're tied. Oh, two? Oh, one? Riko removed the ability to think with those trackers. What do you mean? I'm betting either badass hero moment or pawn moment. I think it's a pawn moment, to be honest. Wow, we're like literally 50%. Okay, let's go. I guess I'll wait for a little bit longer. I feel like it's gonna be a pawn moment, in my opinion. Okay. Hopefully we get the best answer or a best route to this. Okay. Seems like we'll do option 1 then. Hi. Well, we don't know yet. I climbed the balcony railing, grabbing at the lattice. I tug a few times and check its durability. It seems stable. Carefully, I rest my boot on the metal support and more boldly my body weight on the construction. Pleased with the shortcut that will save me at least 10 minutes of the unnecessary walk, I slowly climb down. Time after time, rung after rung, I move my boots down to the impromptu ladder, trying not to trample the flowers. When my face gets close to the pink buds, I look at them with delight. They resemble roses in bloom, craving sunlight. A sweet scent hits my nostrils, like a smell of spring lingering in the air. I take a deep breath, enjoying the aroma and beauty of the moment. A split second later, as if my nostrils caught on fire, tears are coming in my eyes, blurring the world around me in the shades of green, pink, and blue. Wait, are we poisoned? My throat closes, making me choke on the air. Oh no! I try to breathe in, and only more of the hellish aroma enters my lungs. Are we dying? Fighting for my life, I force myself to continue down the lattice, slowly, carefully, step by step. We're dying! No! And then my self-control gives us scratchy claws of pollen. Flower garden, best place to take a nap. Oh no. Achoo! My boots slip on wet leaves, entangling the last rung. The world swirls around me, and I can only see the sky blue and green grass. The green my face is getting dangerously close to. Walter! I stretch my hands at the last moment, breaking the fall. As soon as I move away from the poisonous flower, my vision clears and my senses return to normal. I tell myself nothing happened. The fall wasn't painful, and I made it virtually to the bottom. Only when I notice Alba's frightened face nearby do I regret not falling from the 6th floor. Bright red, I stand up and brush the grass off my pants, which was already stained green. Oh dear, are you okay? What was that about? I didn't see you coming, and now you're falling from the sky? I'm good. I climbed down just fine. The grass is slippery, that's all. Okay, but please don't do that again. I don't want you to get hurt. Can I join you? She moves away to make room for me on the grass. I sit down on the ground next to her, and I never came to this part of the park as I didn't see the need for going outside the fencing. I must admit, the glade is breathtaking though. A sweet smell of flowers linger in the air, their colorful buds poking through the green tufts of the grass. He became high is what it sounds like, right? Because like literally we were gonna die from pollen allergy, or maybe actually like getting high. You'd think that those flowers were probably poppy flowers, right? Like opium flowers. I don't know, but It's silly, right? Her butt is certainly poking out. Oh, shut up! We're not looking at. We're only looking at her eyes, right, guys? We're only looking at her eyes. Nothing else at all. Nothing else. We're only looking at these beautiful eyes. Okay, anyways, go on. Alba constantly tucks unruly strands of hair behind her ear, only for a nice cool breeze to lift them up again. Riko's flowers, yeah, the eyes. And the sight. There's only the blue, boundless sky in front of us, and endless as this ocean around our home island. I stay silent for a moment, taking in the landscape. We watch the clouds float lazily on the blue canvas. When the light is right, the hulls of the planes passing above flash us with secretively. I don't know a more beautiful place in Sky Fortress than this one. As soon as I saw this place, I had to come here, even if it was just a few minutes. It's breathtaking. Everything is Walter. Sky Fortress is absolutely amazing. I'm already in love with it. It almost feels like a dream. Have you ever gotten used to it? To Sky Fortress? Kind of. I needed a few days. Something about looking through the window and seeing nothing but the vast ocean of blue made my head spin. No eye tracker, no proof. Exactly. I see. I don't have problems with it at all, but I think this is my favorite spot in the entire base. Right here. I follow her dreamy gaze. The view of the glade is amazing. Nay, the glade itself is amazing. I understand what Alba means. I love the scent of the flowers growing here and how soft the grass is. I love the wind carrying the sounds of life from the Sky Fortress. It seems as if the sky meets the earth here. Can you feel it? I watch her dip her hand in the green grass. Following her gestures, I stretch my hands to touch the grass blades, which turn out to be as soft as she promised. I hope y'all are respectfully looking. We're so respectful. We're so respectful. It's like her. I like the way that her eyes are like super sharp, and the color is very nice as well. It's like a very rosy pink color too. What else do you guys like about it? It's like totally glistening, don't you think? Touching. Nah, I'm looking disrespectfully. Oh, look, a butterfly. Touching grass. My finger brushed the back of her hands. By mistake. We both freeze. She blushes and looks away, and my heart races again. Only a moment passes before we realize what is happening, but it feels like eternity. We hastily withdraw, our hands like scalded cats, looking at the sky like there's nothing else. We are respectfully, but we can't ignore the big and well-defined eyes. I like her eyes are a wonderful shade of blue-green. Blue-green? What blue-green? Wait, what are you talking about? I completely forget about the crumpled orders in my pocket. This place reminds me of my village so much. I mean, the view wasn't that good, but the wind and the flowery fields, somehow, this place has the scent of home. Oh? I was convinced you grew up in the capital, like me. Oh no, far from it. I don't even like the capital that much. I mean, it's beautiful and everything, but I love how idyllic crop fields feel. Most people would do a lot to break free from the farmlands and live in the capital. Did the royal treatment and the big world vibe fail to convince you? So she's a country bumpkin? So she's a babe and a country bumpkin as well. What a great combination. I really like country bumpkin characters usually. A city can be so suffocating. Being out in the nature makes me feel free, a bit like the sky does. Our village has hidden among the hills. The air was so clean it would sting your chest if you breathe too deep. Country girls make do? Yeah. I don't know. I was guessing the eye color. Oh, shut up, Robo. It feels the same here. I miss my family, though. Our house was filled with otherworldly aromas from the kitchen. I miss the goats, too. Goats? Do you mean the legendary, incredible Last Plains Graze goats? I didn't. And even if I did, there's nothing shameless about farm work, city boy. Goats are nice if you feed them. Although they do nibble on grass, they were set free. We wouldn't have the meadows like this in the world. She's a farmer. She's a farmer. That means she knows how to provide for us. Hey, I didn't mean anything bad. I'm just curious, how did they find a last plane out of the wilderness? After all, it's not something an average girl can do. Oh, so it means that like last planes are not like, it doesn't seem like it's a hereditary type of thing. It's more like an RNG thing. Interesting. Oh, so I'm not the average girl, my pilot. Most certainly you're not. In every aspect of it. Honestly, I spent more years away from my home than at it. I was 10 years old when they took me away. I know probably everything has changed since then, but I love my memories. I like to cling to them as they make me feel better. Can't forget the goats. I'm not even going to comment on that for your sake, Walter. Do you have family to get back to after all of this is over? It's easy to notice how subtly she avoided telling me about her training. The last plane project is shrouded in mystery, so much that even military officers like me don't know a lot about it. I understand that, in a way, last planes are so strong that, according to the legends, one is enough to turn the tides of the greatest battle. But how can we be so sure if they haven't started or won a battle yet? I know we only have a few units involved with the last planes, but I don't have the exact numbers. I also know that it's extremely hard that you need special abilities to get into the program. But what abilities? How does it work? How can a human body harness the energy hidden inside the crystal of the light? Does Alba even remember if she was taken away from her home when she was only 10? What do I remember from that time? My unseeing gaze falls somewhere around her curious irises, returning to memories hidden by the fog of time. I remember our house in the capital, but it was neither happy nor warm. Oh, that's sad. So the city is more than beautiful spires reaching towards the sky, although I loved watching them as a child. I never liked the word slums, but I assume it's easiest way to describe our district. So he was a poor boy. He's like Aladdin from he's literally Aladdin. Yeah. Aladdin from Aladdin. I'm so stupid. Yeah, but okay, so he's born poor. So he's not the best. Not the best. I can't talk right now. No, okay. He didn't have the best upbringing is what it means. Okay. Which doesn't mean I hated it. I only hated going back home. Too many sad memories lingering within its walls, and they disgust me even today. I prefer to focus on the present, on Alba sitting by my side, her big eyes fixed on me. Yes, her big eyes. Her big eyes. I wish I could have had the same childhood as her, even if the training was hard. That means Santa hates him. Aww. I'm glad that she could have lived a normal life, although maybe I wouldn't miss the goats if I were her. Concentrate. I'm sorry. I'm concentrating. I always thought they were mean. Yeah, I suppose. I grew up in the capital, as I said. It wasn't glamorous, but I wasn't that bad either. I much prefer this, being here, in this meadow, you know? When this is over, I probably travel the world. Maybe I'll visit some goats. The chill caused by the memories vanish as soon as I hear her honest, loud laughter. I could visit her village with her, see the life outside the cities. I haven't been in the country for a long time, living on the military bases instead. I suspect Tross had a similar experience. I like it here. I like her company. Is he falling in love? Dare I say it? My heart skips a beat when I suddenly remembered the orders hidden in my pocket. The sole reason I ventured out to find her in the first place. Hesitantly, I take them out, and Alba looks at the paper with interest. Only after I flatten on my knee does she laugh again, seeing the state it's in. Wow, talk about professional, Captain. What's that? It's your official assignment. On behalf of HQ, I would like to formally welcome you to our ranks here in Sky Fortress. The orders say I'm authorized to be your pilot. We need to schedule a test flight soon. Oh? Already? Yes, I'm excited. Aren't you? Have you trained with a pilot before? Her energy disappears in an instant, like air from a deflating balloon. My face falls. Did I say something wrong? She shrugs, as unsure how to answer this simple question. It reminds me of what she asked when she entered the headquarters. Is it really you? As though she expected me to be someone special, although I'm not. There are hundreds of soldiers like me, dedicated, well-trained, patient, and hungry for battle. And yet something about me makes her embarrassed again. In theory, yes, I have hundreds of hours of training in my logs. I met many pilots during that time. I've been mastering my skills with them for the last few years. But I can feel something's wrong. She averts her eyes, looking sideways, not at me, suddenly interested in a violet flower waving in the wind. She locks her hands together nervously, insecurely. My heart races as I wait for the answer. There was always something missing that I could not find. They've told me that once I found a pilot I could bond with, the odd feeling would go away. But I've never been able to do so with anyone before. Everyone expects me to be perfect, to handle anyone I work with. They wave their hands dismissively, saying I just need time. Sometimes I feel like they were claws squeezing my chest. Wait, hey, yo? Wait, what do you mean? Claws squeezing my chest? What do you... It? We gotta... Okay, going on. When I think about it, I can't breathe, and... Hey, I wish I could take her trembling hands, but I'm not bold enough. We've just met. The crumpled piece of paper was supposed to bring good news, but now I see how anxious she is. And I freeze. Alba seems like the most optimistic and carefree person I've ever met in space. I thought nothing could scare her. After all, I found her on the edge of the steep cliff, and she didn't mind the abyss. But now I can see the fear in her eyes. She's afraid of the burden the kingdom put on her shoulders and the risk that she won't be able to handle it. When I think about it, it's no wonder. She's expected to be the second line of defense for the whole kingdom after she doesn't even have a pilot who could understand her. It takes two to tango. Her efficiency doesn't depend only on her skills. If I were her, I'd be nervous too. Actually, as I think about it, I begin to get anxious. Why are we going closer? My heart stops when she raises her sad eyes to look at me. The bottomless purple conceals a surge of emotions, and she's struggling to find the right words. The one meant for me. The best pilot of the kingdom has to offer. I smile nervously. Although I'm not sure how to answer, I can take a compliment even now. Thinking about the pressure HQ put on me, I get increasingly nervous, but I push the anxiety aside. Her eyes yearn for hope and inspiration, and I want to tell her it's gonna be all right. That regardless of what happens tomorrow, the two of us can face it. Wow, we're having a moment already! That I'll protect her from everything fate throws at us, from every obstacle, from each coming storm. I don't know if believe the words I told her for the quarters, but I want to believe for her sake as long as it gives her peace of mind and makes her smile. Of course, I'm the one for you, Alba. Oh my goodness! Walter, I didn't expect you to be a Rizzler too! Oh my goodness! They're flirting! Get a room, you two! Just like you're the one for me, a mere pilot in this base, I put a hand on her shoulder, wanting her to look at me. She averts her eyes, staring at the violet flower again. You might be the one promised by the king to solve all of our problems and protect our lands. But you're not alone. And you will never be, nor here, and not in the sky. As of today, we're a team, Miss Tross. And win or lose, we're in this mess together. My words are supposed to cheer her up. Show her she's not alone. I want her to believe in myself, although deep down, I can really be confident they're true. I watch her face turn pink during my speech. She turns her flushed face towards me, shrugging as if she doesn't care about what I just said. I think I made her embarrassed again. Seems like my skill. Some people can control the light, and some throw cliche phrases around. Whatever you say, poster child. Her smile is a form of self-defense. She uses it when she doesn't know what to say. But it's irrelevant. I see her eyes brighten up a bit thanks to my words, and a smile finally returns to her face. The blue turns intensely red when she noticed my hand on her shoulders. She jumps to her legs with energy, and I haven't seen her show before. Well, let's go then. Okay, so we finally cheered her up to some sort of degree. Yeah, we totally risked her, right? Go where? If you're so sure we're gonna be a great fit, we might as well get this test flight over with. I'm sure that our HQ will be glad to hear everything went smoothly. I freeze, still clenching HQ's approval in my fist. I expected a test run, yes, but it requires some preparation too. HQ must have procedures. They may take a few days. But like, what now? We riz her or she rizzed us? I don't know anymore. Why not? You said it yourself. You're my pilot and I'm your last plane. Are you sure? And what, we're just going to stand up and go to the hangar? Right now? She looks around, distraught. Well, here's a place as good as any. No, wait! I shout, raising my hands to do what? To stop her from turning to a plane here? And now? I stand up, brushing the grass off my pants. Do you think HQ will let us go right away? Oh, I would love to go now. I noticed nervousness amidst her energy reserves. Alba doesn't want to wait. But she's driven by fear instead of excitement. It's better to find out quickly we're compatible or not. I stop a whirlwind of thoughts, giving me at least 100 reasons to wait until tomorrow. I don't want to prolong the tension, not after I just told her it's going to be all right. If I hesitate, it'll undermine my words. All right. I'll run this through HQ. Let us meet at the hangar in 30 minutes. Really? It's time to fly, boys and girls. Great. See you there, then, my pilot. I watch her turn around and leave joyfully. She takes a few steps and stops to wink at me. Don't chicken out. That's gonna answer how she's a pilot. I know, we'll find out what's gonna happen. HQ likes the crazy idea more than expected. Apparently, they don't tend to waste time if they can get a job done quickly. The closer we are to the hangar, the more anxious I become. I meant what I meant back there in the meadow. But actually, I have no proof. I bet other pilots are also wondering if I'm a good enough for Alba. What if I'm not her pilot either? Oh, this is the hangar. The news travels fast. I feel like at least half of the Sky Fortress has been waiting for this moment ever since the last planes arrived. When I reach the hangar, several officers are already waiting, watching over the operation. The energy in the air is palpable. Blue skies and the smell of flowers in the wind stream in through an open faraway door. I stand back and watch with others as Alba walks to the center of the room. She looks at the inconspicuous as before. I only notice her chest rise up when she inhales before the room is flooded with a flash. Oh! Henshin! Henshin! A bright light penetrates my closed eyes, making me cover them with my hand. When I manage to open them to sheer, my voice fails me, and I found my mouth in wordless delight. What does that mean? Oh! Henshin! The walls of the hangar disappears in a black emptiness cut by luminous lines. The smell of ozone lingers in this air as if I was in the heart of the storm. It's like the time and space around us vanish, and this moment was lodged in a drop between dimensions of reality. Her radiant silhouette is surrounded by strands of energy among dark clouds. The light crystals in her bracelet glints in a familiar yet strange way. It's like a supernatural force whose magical properties I can feel for the first time when I get goosebumps on the nape of my neck. Bright green ribbons coming out from the crystal envelops Alba's body, transforming into something else, something new. Bit by bit, from the frills of her uniform to her body, cells whose essence of life is changing into another force. The light soon becomes too bright for my eyes. Unused to the sight, no matter how hard I try to ignore it, I regretfully close my eyelids as the scene ends in another flash of lightning. A small storm hid into the bubble of the time passes, leaving behind sparkling airplane wings, resembling metal but not so far from it. I now know I never looked at Alba in the same way, and that I'll never forget it. Wait, so did she actually become an airplane? Said to the largest. Oh, okay, we'll find out. my god, we're actually in an airplane. Cold air welcomes with the first gust of wind. Let's go. Tens or hundreds of hours of training could have never prepared me from this moment. If someone asked me to describe it, I don't know if I could. This feeling is unbelievable. I feel the true scope of her power, and it seems infinite. I feel Tross's proximity like never before. The rumbling of her thoughts flutter under my fingertips. I'm surrounded by a solid, hard metal, yet I can feel there's a soul inside of it. I watch the gauges before me, but soulless numbers can't convey the moment. Energy strokes my body, leaving the trails of goosebumps on my skin. It's as if I was next to a mighty power source, only this power is alive. I'm literally inside her. Hey, yo. 77%, 93% done. Looks like the synchronization is complete. How are you feeling about this, Alba? Actually, it's great so far. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I nailed this. You're doing great. I'll let HQ know we're ready. HQ, to last plane squad, are you ready to begin the maneuverability to sync test? I think so. I'll try my best to make sure we stay compatible. I promise I'll be gentle, my pilot. Oh! Last plane to HQ, we're ready. Beginning the maneuverability test, sync test. Oh. Is that what we need to do? Okay. We did it? Is that it? Oh. Oh. We did it! Looks like everything works just fine from my end. So, what do you think? Are we compatible? Surprisingly, everything is going smoothly. A bit laggy? But we buffering? Oh no! Wait. Let's see. Graphics. Oh, that's why. Maybe medium? Select. Is this better? Are we okay? Please let me know. Are we gonna be okay? I think we're fine. It looks OBS says we're okay right now. Are we not? We good? Okay. Okay, let's go. I see no problems so far. Gotta admit, I was prepared for much worse. Hey, that hurt. I didn't mean it like that. I meant my previous pilots weren't as effective. We achieved full synchronization very quickly, and from the looks of it, it's stable. It's a compliment. Take it or leave it. I'm definitely taking it. Last planes to HQ. Everything is fine and dandy on our side. HQ to last plane squad. Good to hear it. We'll have new orders, or rather a small request. There's some junk left behind cleaning crew next to your training zone. There's mostly old drones long out for the commission, but some of them became active recently. They're messing up with our comms, and since you're already there, take them down, would you? Sending coordinates. Over and out. So now we're taking out all the trash? Well, orders are orders. Might as well check if our weaponry systems are up and running while we're at it. But a junkyard? What a terrible place to pick up the first date, Walter. We're on a date? Is this a date mistrust? A terrible one, if so. Destroy the drones? Which drones? Oh, these are the drones. Ah! Okay, not bad. Okay. Not bad. Oh. Hey! Did we join the Mile High Club? Oh, I don't. Maybe. Look, can you see that? Get us closer to it. What is this? What is that? Sometimes we get salvaged leftover power from our enemies to upgrade our gear. Let's put it to use. More drones up ahead. Yeah. A. Yeah. Not bad. Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah! Oh, God. Hey, did you see that? It looks different from the rest. Let's check it out. Oh! I didn't do that. Ouch! I didn't see that coming. Are you okay, Alba? Our not date is going to progressively worse if you get that power up. We're gonna get need it. Oh, we need it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a forced thing to do. Okay, got it. Depending on what gear we'll get, it'll have a different result. Wait, guys, are we good with signal? Are we fine? Because I'm not really sure. Are we okay, guys? Let me know, please. Because I can make the... What about force? Oh, us hitting the bomb earlier. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Because on my end, I still have the yellow message on my OBS, so I'm not really sure. Okay. I think we're okay? Okay, awesome. We haven't buffered or lag again. Okay, awesome. Okay. Well, okay, I'll remember to grab everything on our way then. Yay, I love gifts. There you go. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Ooh. Nice. Uh-oh. Are we gonna be okay? Oh, shoot! There's so much! Okay. Are we gonna be okay? I don't know. This is kind of scary. Oh my goodness, it's so dramatic. Okay. Woo! Wait, there's actual gameplay for the Sussy VN? Yeah, there is! Hello, welcome. I feel the energy coursing through my veins. This power. I've gathered enough. Ready when you are, Walter. What? Just trust me. What is that supposed to? Grab that left trigger. What? Oh! Oh, shoot! Whoa! That was something. Eh? That was amazing, Alba. I never used that light like that before. What? You're a natural, Alba. I guess we work together well that nothing is impossible anymore. Let's get back to the base. I'm hungry. Definitely, it's nearly dinner time. Finally! Last plane squad to HQ. We've completed our mission. Returning to Sky Fortress now. Over and out. Oh, we did good. Yeah! Continue. Yay! We did pretty good for the first time. Yeah, she's so hungry, and she has that beam. I don't remember the last time I was so content after returning to the hangar. Although I assured Alba everything would be fine, I couldn't have been certain. My promise would be void if I turned out to be incompatible as her previous pilots. And yet we perfectly in sync on our junkyard date. He's actually taking it as an actual date. Our junkyard date. However it sounds. Now when the stress is gone, when it's all behind us, I feel relief that's hard to describe. And I'm exhausted. It was just a short synchronization test, but I feel completely drained. Anxiety consumed my energy reserves for today. Even though it was just a quick test flight, it now feels like I've fought in a battle. I deserve some relaxation. Alba sipped out from the hangar as soon as we returned. Her transformation was over before I even noticed. Puff, and she was gone. I swear, if I were able to describe her in one sentence, I would be able to find the right words. And now, in her petite human form, she must have rushed to the quarters to prepare for dinner. I, in turn, am desperate for relaxation, and I can achieve only through a scalding hot bath. So nano. There are so many bathhouses in Sky Fortress, perfect destinations for tired soldiers after a long day at work. I've been here for a few months, long enough to figure out which ones are the best. The baths near the quarters are always painfully crowded. It has advantages instead of awkward silence. They're filled with buzz of my companions' chatters. Soaked in water, they don't want to talk about work, so we chat about silly things and laugh. On some days, it's perfect, but today, I'm not in the mood for crowds. I want to rest, so I head to the bathhouse to the eastern wing. It's part of the unused VIP quarters for special guests. No VIPs have appeared yet, so they're always empty. Wait. If we're at a bathhouse, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, huh? What's gonna happen? It's my little secret, a place that hardly anyone knows about, and most certainly nobody frequents. I step inside, blissfully covered only by my towel around the waist. Bathing is relaxing. It clears my mind and cleanses my body, and I'm ready for both. By habit, I walk inside without looking around. It's my place after all, only I knew about it. I haven't seen a living soul here since I've arrived at Sky Fortress. Suddenly, a movement in the corner of the bathtub catches my eye. I freeze like a deer in the headlights. Who? Ah! We did it, boys! Nani sore! Sexy よね、みんな。Wow, fan service already! Submerged in water, Tross turns to me, hearing my footsteps. Hidden by the blanket of foam on the water, at first she freezes, unsure about what she's looking at, as if I'm just a figment of her imagination. After all, in what kind of world would a person march inside a bathhouse she's bathing in so conspicuously? Oh my god, the eyes, so pretty. So pretty, right? Look at the ducks. They're talking to each other. Cute. We're so dead. I'm not the only one having a hard time processing it. For a moment, we've been shocked, looking at each other stupidly. Hot steam conceals parts of her figure. Oh! Oh! Look at the... Wait, guys. Look at the duck on the bottom. Do you see the duck on the bottom? Yeah, it's a little like... It's like looking at her. Ooh. Wait, are those Kuma ducks? Oh, maybe. Reason tells me to look away, but my body won't listen. I stand still like a statue, motionless, ice figure in front of her. She's gonna shoot us with her with her artillery. Injuries from our close encounters with a mind of are nowhere to be found on her fair skin, only droplets of water, leaving wet trails on her slender body. The setting sun baths her body in golden light, casting shadows on soft dimples. Thick fog and foamy water conceals what's not hidden under a small towel. Even with that, I still admire each of her movements. When she gets deeper, each subtle twitch from around him. Oh my god! Walter! Walter! I don't know why I'm stunned. I'm so stunned. Bathhouses are mixed. What's not hidden under a towel is covered by steam. It's all nothing when my imagination provides the rest. I immediately blush. Maybe she's wondering if I got the heat stroke, standing there like a fool. A quiet, though, in the back of my head makes me realize that Albatross sees not only my head, but also my favorite bathhouse. And then all my thoughts vanish with her face contorts with terror. She reddens as if the water got a few more degrees hotter. I suddenly realize what she realizes. Oh no. He's an honest man, I guess so. Walter last glances at the heaven's door before termination. Oh no! Wait, why is the duck right there? I mean, like, isn't this duck so cute? It's really bouncy, right, guys? So bouncy. Yeah, the duck is so bouncy. Oh my god, 2 loaves on the break on the screen. Her screams snapped me back to reality, reminding me where I'm from. Oh no, duck is angry, worth it. It breaks my trance, making me comprehend for how many seconds I've been staring at her. I flinched, turning to the side, and I would give her a bit of privacy I took away from my intrusion. The ceiling has never been more interesting. I try to mutter a reply, but I feel a wave of heat reaches my face. I must be red as a beet. Nor as good, nor not good at all. Why is this man not moving? This man is supposed to move already. What happened? My god, I must have come over as an ultimate creep. I keep telling myself that I only looked at her for a moment, just a few seconds. But no amount of bargaining with myself will make my face less red. Just an hour ago, we were up in the sky. We were one, and yet what I did now seems extremely invasive. I can hardly move from shame, which must be visible on my face. He's paralyzed, Riko. You're right. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is so silly. Just as Alba, embarrassed, is reflected by a bright red blush on her cheeks. She desperately covers herself with her hands, disappearing under the foamy water until her chin touches the surface. Wait, I shouldn't be looking, but I can't help seeing her convulsive hand movements out of the corner of my eye. She looks like a fish out of water, hopelessly trying to dive back into the depths. I'm sorry. I didn't expect you here. How? It's the officer's bathhouse, after all. Oh God, it's a mixed gender. I have just as much right to be here as you do. Oh! Well, you could have warned me. You waltzed in here so quietly. I had no time to cover myself up. What was I supposed to do? Announce myself? I thought no one was here. Our discussion is pointless because technically we're both right. Logic tells me I didn't break any rules of mixed bathhouses. I can't believe that this base has a mixed bathhouse. There's no way. There's no way. Back muscle. At the same time, I'm embarrassed. I'll never go inside of that again. Starting from today, I'll loudly stomp my feet as to let half of the base know I'm coming, and I'll slam the door as much as rude it is. But what to do now? I stay still for a moment before I realize probably worse than pretending that nothing happened. I glance at her and force myself not to turn my eyes away. I can't help it. Her gaze petrifies me. Oh my gosh, she's that pose. She quickly moves to the other side of the pool and fixes her unseeing gaze on some random point in space, as far as my face as possible. I haven't even touched the water yet, but I suspect I'm red as if scalded. I rush to the edge of the pool. Hot steam unexpectedly hits my face, and I love boiling hot baths, but hardly anyone shares my taste. Yeah, damn. You know, don't you think that green bath tub is nice, guys? It looks very ample, right? And it's so steamy around here. Yeah, so steamy. Ooh la la. Why is she in a towel? Because she's at a bathhouse. Duh. Right now, I could waltz into hell itself, but I still couldn't care at all. Nothing can beat the discomfort I created for both of us. And I know I'm being unfair to myself. Running to the pool's edge, I nearly slip. Like an idiot. I hurriedly walk down the steps and submerge to the water as soon as possible. The water burns and it hides everything, including my shame. Yeah, so thick that it looks really nice for a tub, right? It's so thick. Yup, very thick. You could say that the bathtub is kind of round because there's so much curves. Right, guys? I'm trying to look in her direction, by all means, aiming to avoid any more embarrassment. Hey now, it's Tross. Even different from my squad mates? Well, apart from everything, I nervously clear my throat. Who even invented mixed bathhouses? Why didn't I care before? Sure, it was always uneasy with others, but even a quick side glance of her is enough to send my heart racing. She's definitely not just another squad mate. In disguise, Alba is a weapon, deadly, tough as steel, and sensitive to my every movement. Hey, yo! She's sensitive to every movement? But the girl shrouded in steam next to me is like a contradiction of that image. I wonder if I'll ever stop being surprised by the juxtaposition. I really didn't expect you here. I just thought you were hungry and headed to the canteen. Oh, don't mind me, please. Dinner isn't ready yet. I checked. Don't get fooled. I'm absolutely starving. I didn't even realize you knew this place. The bathhouse near our quarters is much bigger than this after all. HQ told me there's a special bathhouse in the base that I could use. I heard it's for VIPs, which I presume, as the last plane is. Oh, so I'm VIP. Ooh, wait. Do you have the right to be here, Walter? Yes. I'm your pilot after all. Let's pretend I believe you. When the silence falls between us, only the sound of the water can be heard. We're sitting on opposite sides of the pool, facing different directions. If someone came inside now, they'd think we know each other after all, but we have nothing to say to each other. It must be ridiculous. There's plenty of space in this huge pool, but we're pushed into the opposite sides as if our lives depended on it. I'm tempted to look at her, but the thought of meeting her embarrassed eyes makes me squeeze in my corner more. My eyes race. My mind races, persistently trying to make up any small talk topic that could cut the awkwardness lingering in the room like steam. I'm not too good at small talk. Thankfully, Alba seems just as desperate for a change of subject, and it doesn't take much. So, how are you feeling now that we're back at the Sky Fortress? Oh, good actually. Phenomenal even. I always miss the sky before I leave, but after the tiring mission, I think I miss the ground more. Sounds like a tiring cycle. Does it? I think it makes me appreciate both much more. Who says you have to choose one over another in every scenario? You're definitely a natural. I think you were fantastic out there. Not a bird, not just a plane, but the albatross. Oh, stop it. I wouldn't be half as good without your guidance, Walter. You can stop the humble act. What act? I simply am humble, Miss Tross. I'm a human after all. A mere I didn't expect mid-sentence when the wave of hot water floods my mouth. I didn't even notice that she turned to me, so focused on the ceiling. I choked and coughed, fighting for breath while my lungs are fine. Her rippling laughter fills the room, coming from the half-covered mouth. Damn, I'm like surprised that there was like an actual splash attack. I'm impressed. Even though she's blushing, she doesn't seem to regret the splash. Flirting during bath? Yeah, I guess is how it is. Revenge never looked so tempting. Okay. Guys. Do we... Come on, guys. Do we splash her back or are we better than her? So detailed with the words, right? Imagine Walter just dies there because he got burned in his mouth. What does people want? Come on, guys. Let's see. Last plane's bathwater for free? For free! Is this even a contest? Damn, it looks like 90%? It should have been 100%, guys, right? Retaliate with even more power. Okay, guys, I guess. Wow, 85%? I thought you guys were gonna do 100% with like fighting back at her, huh? No? Okay, I guess we'll end poll right here then. It was worth it. Okay. I can't stop myself. I scooped the water around me, sending a small tsunami straight to that sneaky Tross. The wave splashed her face, thousands of tiny droplets scattered around, accompanied by her screams. Walter Percival Schmittens. That's his name? Percival Schmittens? How dare you disrespecting a last plane like that? Who now? Percival Schmittens? Wait, what? What does this mean? What? Which? Percival Schmittens? What do we pick? What does this mean? What the fuck? We German? I guess so. It's not Walter White? No. Huh? What are we gonna say? Huh? That's our name? We didn't even know his real name this whole time. What? Let's see. How do you know our middle initials, right? Huh? เอาแล้วคือเราเขารู้ได้ยังไงอ่ะชื่อเต็มของเราอ่ะ How did she know? I don't get it. 50-50? Okay. Maybe I should toss a coin? Would that be the best thing? Okay, you ready? Heads is Percival. Tails is Schmittens. Okay, ikimasu. Ah. It is Tails. Okay. My dad always used my full name when I messed up. I don't know yours, but I sure as hell don't need it. Oh, it's a terrible name, Alba. A terrible name for a terrible man like you. Hey, you started it. But now that you mention it, I do see the appeal of your dad's method. Unrelated. But what's your full name? Like I would tell you. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Oh. Fine. It's none of your business. Nice to meet you, Alba, not your business, Tross. I'm Walter, not Percival Schmittens. Oh! When I see another splash coming my way, I did my best to escape. Water enters my nose, almost drowning me despite my attempts. Fighting for my life, I see Alba sticks her tongue at me as if she won the battle. But the war is far from over yet. Oh my god, Riko Kumae channel. I can't believe a mistake like that. For your sake, I will let that slide. So you were saying something, my dear peeking pilot? I was saying, wait, I wasn't peeking. Oh, I believe you. Very convincing. I was saying, I'm glad you're feeling great. That explosion felt rough. Are you sure you're okay? It takes more than it takes me down. Besides, the light heals my body in almost an instant. I just need to power up, like the ones we picked up at the trash field. Not a scratch on that body. Despite my best efforts, I glance sneakily at her while she's not looking. We're so close, I can see her silhouette through that rippling water. You dog! You dog! What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Indeed, I don't see any bruises the mine could have left. Her body seems spotless, almost too flawless to be true. The past left no marks on it. There are no scars from her childhood or even common birthmarks. I had no idea that the light can work like that. But honestly, does anyone beside the scientists working with it knows everything it's capable of? How does it feel? I mean, sorry to be so blunt. It's amazing that you can use the light, but it's a total mystery to me. Is it a power you somehow channel? Are you suggesting I charge up like an old battery, Walter? Unsure whether she's joking or not, I begin to sweat nervously. I mean, when you look at it like that, we're all walking batteries, powered by food, air, water. Hi, Boggy! Thanks for coming in! What a sight, right? See, what do you like about her, Boggy? I want to know. What's the first thing you see, Boggy? Yeah, what do you see? What's the first thing you see? For us, it's the eyes. It's the eyes, Boggy, right? You see her beautiful eyes? Yeah, Boggy? Come on, answer to me. What do you see, Boggy? What do you see? I enjoy her personality. Oh, us all. But you just came in. How do you know her personality already? The duck is great. Wait. Nice save. Her personalities. It's a feeling that might be too hard to describe. Up there in the sky, the form I take seems as natural to me as this one. The light is like adrenaline, released when I need it. When you're stressed or in danger, it courses through your veins and you don't think about it. You don't produce it consciously. I personally like her lower arms. Oh, her lower arms, I see. Oh, her lower arms? I see. Very nice, very nice. And you gain superpowers. What we do with the light depends on not only on our skills, but also ourselves. One of my companions, Last Planes, I met in the previous space, could create beautiful art with it. She could illuminate the whole quarters, cover the walls with light blue flowers. Wherever she went, she liked to surround herself with her private, small forest. She compared the light to creativity, not to adrenaline. To use it, if you need not only skill and discipline, but also inspiration, which can be elusive, hard to grasp. But thanks to creativity, an artist can go beyond the limits of possibility and create something from nothing. That's very poetic. I thought all Last Planes were highly intricate weapons. I mean, we are. That's the point. We can argue that the war is not just a destruction, it's also art, a painful birth of artists. Wow, that's very poetic. Poetry with words dyed by the scarlet of innocent blood. As much as the bath is the perfect place for philosophical concepts, I'm too hungry for poetical thinking. War is rebellion in my stomach, Walter. And I must say, my stomach craves food, and I'm prepared to shed blood to get it. At least yours. Hey, what did I do now? You're nearby. And I get fussy when I'm hungry. Yeah, I can definitely see that. You're right, a bath is a perfect place for random pondering. The light is such a powerful advantage. You would think it's too beautiful to be true, right? What do you mean? Think about it. An infinite power source, magical abilities with no price to pay at all. Perpetuum mobile has been impossible to achieve for a reason. What now? Are you getting pessimistic again, Walter? Where's your poster boy energy when we need it? Good night, Wizard. Thank you so much for coming. Good night. Does it also come with a price? Are you running out of it? Very funny, Miss Tross. I know you're babbling about to hide that rumbling in your stomach. I bet the quartermaster can hear it from a mile away. It's almost dinner time, huh? We should probably get going. If we... Oh, she's so mad. I never finished the bell from the canteen tolls from the distance, announcing dinner. Alba leaped out in the water like a fish lured by bait. Swimming to the pool steps like a shark, she sends a wave of water towards me that covers the hole. Unfettered, She runs outside, not even bothering to cover her body some more. Not that it would change anything. She's so fast I can't see anything. So I wipe my eyes from bath water. A rubber duck I fixed my eyes on during our conversation falls first in the chaos created by Tross. Oh dear. What if they eat all the food? What's today? What's today, Walter? What is today's special? I forgot to ask. And, oh, to hell of it, I'll just run. Save us a seat. I'll be there in a minute. She must be starving because she jumped out of the water just like a bullet. I watched her panic movements in stunned silence. When she disappeared in the locker room, I can hear her mumbling under her breath, throwing towels and quickly getting dressed. I guess I should get going too if I want to be there before a crowd. Okay, we're talking about last plane bathwater, right? And they kept on talking about her plane form. Does that mean that when she is taking a bath, that bath is filled with lots of minerals due to her steel frame? Do you think she provides a lot of minerals into the water even more? Just curious. But compared to her, I move like a snail. When I reach the edge of the pool, she's already shouting goodbye, running outside of the plaza, still half wet after an hour in the water. I fix myself and I realize I'm also hungry. I put the normal civilian clothes. Dinner time usually lacks, and I can use it. I hang wet towels on the wooden wash tub and join the line of people heading to the canteen. We bring logic to the Sasuke. Iron bath water? Yeah, right? Because think about it. Like, no, I can't think. Oh, this is the canteen. Its windows overlooked by the ocean and a sky with cloud big, small, floating lazily here and there. At dinner time, the sun slowly sinks below the horizon and the golden light shines through the windows. A long counter stretches the right wall of the room, separating the common hall from the kitchen. The quartermaster has already put platters with the food there. Not that I can see them, though, this crowd. My walk takes longer than expected, and the base is full of starving soldiers. When I arrive, soon after Alba rushed out to the bathhouse, it's already crowded. I've been to onsens where the water is so full of minerals. Water is dark as half foot deep. See, that's what I mean, Boggy. Like, maybe she will benefit the water even more because of her powers and abilities, right? Do she order fuel, oil, or beer at the bar? I don't know. We'll find out. No, actually, Fazak, she's born as a human girl, but has powers to turn into a plane. So I would imagine her to eat just regular food, right? It's funny how much pressure the kingdom puts on us and how few dinner lines privilege we get in exchange. It seems like a trivial whim, but I wouldn't mind priority service. Tross runs up to me as soon as I cross the threshold. There's madness in her eyes. I take a step back. Oh, Walter, the food's here. It looks glorious. All these dumplings, the chicken. I didn't even know the Sky Fortress was so well supplied. I tried to lead her to the open seat I spotted, but Alba is standing still. Her dreamy gaze wanders all the counters on to which the cooks are putting more dishes. I'm certain I see drool gathering in the corners of her mouth. With despair, I notice some people take the seat I had my eyes on. Alba turns into a stone statue. As soon as she noticed the food, everything else became unimportant. Yes, it's all for grabs. But don't worry, the quartermaster prepared enough for everyone. Nobody will steal it. The food can wait a bit. Let's just find a spot to sit and get back here when... Oh! I turn to her and I nearly lose my balance. Alba shoves a plate and she founds herself into my hands, already filled with 2 juicy steaks. I must admit, just the sight of them makes me drool. To my horror, Alba runs off before I can speak and take another plate. I watch the last plane snatch platters of food, elbowing her way through the soldiers twice as tall as her. Her determination is admirable. Despite her petite body, Alba successfully pushed through the hungry battalion. Damn, she's that powerful, I see. She drinks mineral water. Ethanol is used for plane engines at points in history. I didn't know that. The food may already prepared, but she's hunting as if a running prey. As soon as she grabs another serving, Alba dashes towards me like a torpedo. Sorry, could you? Oh my goodness, but the pile of rice on another plate looks enough for 4 people. She pushes one more serving into my hands and moves away, only to return with a large bowl of soup a moment later. And I have my hands full, so I hold the plate close to my chest, balancing them the best I can. How are waiters capable of that? I feel like I'm going to drop everything to the floor any second now. Besides, has she been starving for a week? How long has she been in transit to Sky Fortress? A month? Oh wow, you must be hungry. That's a whole lot of food. It's rude to comment on the amount of food she wants to eat, but I can't stop myself. She seems unmoved by my remark and gets back to hunting as if she didn't hear it. I can only watch her maneuver in that crowd. People pass on their way, judging me with their eyes. I can't blame them. Maybe she's just took enough for the 2 of us? No, she's gonna eat it, dude. She's gonna eat all of that. None of that food is for us, dude. You know, we can always get a seat and go back for more, right? Right? I shout at the crowd, seeing only her purple hair sticking out. A moment later, her hand shoots up and gives me a thumbs up sign. I don't move, helpless and clueless. Okay. What should we do? Wait for Alba or go for a seat? What do you guys think, huh? Look for a seat? Seems like that, huh? Oh, 50-50. Oh. Wait for Alba? Okay. Looks like we're gonna be helping Alba out then. Okay, we're gonna wait for Alba. Okay. Oh. Are we almost there? I'll give another minute. How do you guys like the story so far? It's like I haven't really like read a light novel, like visual novel game on stream in a while, so I'm sorry like that I've been fumbling with my words when I was reading it. Be a gentleman? Okay, I'll be a gentleman. Pretty solid, not gonna lie. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's on Steam. I don't know how much it is, but you can get it on Steam or on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah. Wait for Alba. I'm holding so many things I can't move. I watch Alba fight for food as her life depended on it. I watch Alba. She's balancing on her tippy toes now, reaching for a beer mug on a high shelf. What? She's getting beer too? Oh my god. I wonder if she didn't mistake her determination for something simply bullheaded. I would help her, but it's physically impossible. I see her jump, nearly knocking down all the glass, but she triumphantly snatches 2 mugs and head to large oak barrels to fill them. When she returns, I try to hide my shock as the sight of another plate on her hand, this time with sweet buns. The luck in my favor, a seat next to me opens up. Trying to avoid curious looks from the people around, I just sit down, burning with embarrassment. This looks delicious. Your next will be class of 09? Oh yeah, when's the new one coming? See, I'm okay with class of 09 because like I don't have to read. They can just narrate for me. and technically Honey Pop. We haven't finished Honey Pop yet, so maybe I'll play Honey Pop next week. Why is dinner served so late? It's a crime. I had to wait for a whole day. I placed a pile of food on the table and collapsed on a wooden bench with relief. I was so focused on the entire operation, I didn't even ask what she brought. Instead, I watched her reach for sweet buns. Although surrounded by food, she doesn't gulp it down, but enjoys every bite. I scoop my beer mug closer. The line of the food counter is now so long that I lost my appetite. Maybe when she's done eating, I'll ask Alba to hunt something for me with her strong elbows and inconspicuous height. For now, I sip my beer, watching her feast on the buns. Maybe it's a secret to keeping her in a good mood. Okay, I'm curious actually. I know that we have some veterans in chat. So, when you were in your respective military base and it was time to eat, did the canteen actually serve beer? Or is that like, or is it, I don't know. I really don't know. When's the Riko Kumae visual novel? I don't know. Would anybody actually want to play a visual novel of me? I don't know. Like, I would imagine that the the American government or any other government wouldn't provide you alcohol at a canteen. Riko, generally bases are dry. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But you can still go out and buy alcohol to bring to the base, right? Because like I heard from Darth when she was in the Navy, she would drink a lot. Okay. Wakata. A life and death battle for sweet bread. Drinking time is in your time off mostly. You can smuggle some though. I see. Hello, welcome. Skifheim? Welcome. There are bars that offer alcohol, but they are by base. Oh, okay. What about canteens though? Do you have to pay to eat at the canteen or no? And because I know that like some people who don't live in the barracks where they get their own places, they can start cooking for themselves. But yeah, do you have to pay to eat at the canteen? You just need to grease the right hands. Hi. Nice to meet you. Were you a lurker this whole time? You've got quite an appetite, huh? All these people probably thought that this amount of food would be for the both of us. I do not. Excuse me. She looks annoyed by the question but keeps eating. The world could fall down around us and it would not stop her from devouring the buns. Well, at least now I know her real priorities. I probably need to eat more than you do, Walter. Using the light is the most energy-draining task ever. Last planes need to consume tons of calories to be able to utilize it efficiently. Otherwise, it just drains us dry. That explains it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ah. Now, I feel a tiny bit better about carrying half of the kitchen supplies here. And it makes it clear how people so petite can eat so much. I don't know if I could finish this dinner myself. Everything looks appetizing, but all of it at once? I can only hope that Tross will take breaks up between the meals. Even her superhuman powers must have limits. Are these sweet buns you're inhaling surely the most efficient energy source? I mean, I think something with high amounts of protein like steaks could probably... Don't be negative, Nancy, Walter. Sweet buns might be empty calories, but you cannot stop me from eating all of these. Alba winks at me and I see an impish sparkle in her eyes again. I decided to sip my beer in silence. It's better this way, at least for me. I love sweet buns. My Nana used to bake them every time I come home from school. They were my welcome home gift, and I really cherish these memories. She's also baked them whenever I felt sad or afraid. She said there's nothing in life that a good sweet bun can't fix. I look at her with some disbelief. It's nice that she shared this story with me, but I don't know if I ever get used to seeing a powerful Lastplane talking about sweet buns with a dreamy look at her face. We all have our priorities in life. For Alba, the important thing is food. Buns are a memory for her, not just an empty whim. Well, you're in luck then. I bet we can ask the quartermaster to bake them tomorrow as well. I'm sure he'll do it for you. What? She looks surprised for some reason, as if she didn't already use her position to take my quarters for herself. You really think so? Could you ask him for me, Walter? Yeah, sure, I'll ask him for you. And just like that, Alba brightened up. Uneasiness vanished from her violet eyes. The hands she clenched so often are relaxed now. Sipping my beer, I watched her move from sweet buns to both steaks. Is it sweet buns or sweet bunts? Is that a typo? I must admit, the girl has an appetite like a large soldier. My hope that she brought it up for two of us is therefore in vain. As she consumes her food at an increasingly speed, a cold breeze flows through the window, hitting my cheeks. The world outside the windows catches my attention. The sun is painting the sky in pink hues. Far in the distance, I can see occasional whirls of energy in the air. The veil graciously shows itself to me. What do you think is out there? Her question startles me, cutting through the silence. When I look at her, I notice she's watching the horizon too. Not that it stops her from eating. She holds a chicken leg next to her mouth and keeps chewing. My jaw drops. Oh no, my jaw would hurt at this point. But like a gentleman I am, I don't comment on it. The rest of the world, I guess. A groundbreaking response. Thank you. Well, what do you want to know? Everything. I heard so little about it. I tried to remember what I learned from history books at school. I don't know if there's much to tell. There are countries, as you probably know. Our largest neighbor is Perun Empire. Aside from that, I imagine it's different from our country. How so? Because they have northern lights? Because they don't have the light. The discovery of light on our island turned our poor country into a force to be reckoned with. The rest of the world has been industrialized for a long time already. I heard it's dirty there. It's rather vivid image when I look at the lips stained with hot sauce. I clear my throat, suppressing a laugh. Their technology depends on different resources such as coal. Their engines emit fumes which pollute the environment. To create these engines, they have to factories in many towns, and they in turn contaminate the rivers. That's why our island didn't amount to much over 100 years ago. We don't have fossil fuels or resources to drive the global economy. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. You know what? It's kind of late now. Should we end it right here? I don't know when to end. That's the thing. Maybe after the canteen scene? And that's why the light is so precious. It's an infinite power source of energy, not to mention its magical properties. The rest of the world would love to put their hands on it, even if it meant swallowing our island whole in the process. But that's so sad. They polluted their lands. Wouldn't the light help them the way it helped us? Discussing global politics over roasted chicken isn't something I expected tonight. When you're eepy? Okay. I am hooked right now. I'm just worried about you guys, though. But watching Trossus devour the food with such dedication feels like an accurate metaphor. He took the sweet buns and the steak, but you still reached for the chicken, right? Excuse me? Well, I'm just saying the Empire is greedy. According to the books, their territory is over 10 times as large as our islands. Even if we gave them half of our resources, they would need more one day. I don't like this comparison. Unfortunately, these poor ribs you brought don't have the veil for protection. He's like teasing her so much already. No comment. And I'll eat these ribs. I tried to stifle a laugh. As a result, I only choke on my beer and Tross laughs out loud. Today was a roller coaster of emotions, but the bathhouse regenerated my tired muscles. Hi, Con! Thanks for coming in! Hello, how are you? We are rizzing plain girls right now. Now I feel blissful. Our companion joins us soon, eager to meet the famous last plane who arrived at the base. It gets dark before we leave the canteen, heading to our separate quarters. How are you, Miss Not a Bear? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Okay, I think this is a good point to stop, maybe? Okay. I fall asleep tired from all the emotions and drowsy from the beer. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah. Okay. What plane is she? I don't know, actually. We just started playing, so I have no idea. But the reason why I'm playing this game is because my friend Erusha was the one who voiced her for the Japanese version. So, yeah! Fun, right? Okay, so let's go to the next screen. Hi. Oh, I feel like I need to... Uh-oh. Chat, you're zooming. You're zooming, chat. I need to fix you. I need to fix you, chat. Are you gonna be okay? Let's see. Can I fix you guys? There you go. There you go. You guys are fixed now. Yay. That's so cool. Yeah, right? Happy I was able to like wait, is it fixed yet? It doesn't look fixed. What do we do? Oh my goodness. Chat, you're not fixed yet. Okay, you're fixed now. Zoom. Okay, you guys are fixed now. Fix us. You are now fixed now. We are fixed. Yes, you are fixed now. But yeah, I really enjoy the game so far. It's not gonna lie, it's a bit text heavy, but I enjoy the story so far. I feel like I'm a shonen ecchi protagonist. So I have a lot of fun. You killed us, Riko. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill anybody. What are you talking about? I would never kill any of you guys. We became planes for a brief moment. True. Yeah. But yeah, guys, let me know if you are interested in a part 2 to the series. And then yeah, you guys want a part 2 of this? Or would you want this to just be like a just a one part series type of thing. Riko no ecchi wo? I'm not itchy. Okay, let's see. Do you want more of this game? Okay, let me know. Let me know if you want more of this game so I can continue on to this series or not. You do? Okay, but I had a lot of fun. Let's see if I can actually like redirect anybody right now. If not, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna redirect anybody today, just cause. But tomorrow we'll play Elden Ring, so I hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, we became the planes for a brief moment, and I watch anything that Bear streams. Aw, thank you. Okay, so we'll continue this game later next week. I also want to play Honey Pop again next week too. It's been a while. But yeah, that was fun, right? There was a lot of nice views, right? We really loved Albatross's eyes so much. Right? We loved her eyes. what? Na? 장화 니 덩. Yes. Okay. Wow, stream ended already. No, goodbye, Auntie Riko. Take care. No problem. Prepare the stuttering tarnish. I'm scared. I haven't played the game for like a week already, so I'm so scared. We'll see how it goes. Fortnite when? Oh my god, does chat want to play Fortnite? Should we play Fortnite for membership? Do you want that? We can do that. Do you want Fortnite for membership streams? That'd be fun. Okay, we can do that. Okie dokie. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Elden Ring. Remember, don't do anything bad, naughty, or anything illegal. And until then, I'll see you next stream. Otsu Riko deshita. Bye bye.